Okay.
All right, what's the name of the school that he did this at?
Benedictine College.
And this is just to make this clear, it's a Catholic school.
It's a Catholic school.
All right,
Now let's play it.
let's play the clip. Get the ladies.
It is only in the past few years that I have grown in courage to speak more boldly and directly, because as I mentioned earlier, I have leaned into my vocation as a husband and father, and as a man. To the gentlemen here today, part of what plagues our society is this lie that has been told to you that men are not necessary in the home or in our communities. As men, we set the tone of the culture, and when that is absent, disorder, dysfunction, and chaos set in. This absence of men in the home is what plays a large role in the violence we see all around the nation. Other countries do not have nearly the same absentee father rates as we find here in the US, and a correlation could be made in their drastically lower violence rates as well. Be unapologetic in your masculinity, fighting against the cultural emasculation of men. Do hard things. Never settle for what is easy. You might have a God. Maybe you should lean into that over something that you might think suits you better. I speak from experience as an introvert who now finds myself as an amateur public speaker and an entrepreneur, something I never thought I'd be when I received my industrial engineering degree. The road ahead is bright. Things are changing, society is shifting, and people young and old are embracing tradition. Not only has it been my vocation that has helped me and those closest to me, but not surprising to many of you, should be my outspoken embrace of the traditional Latin Mass. I've been very vocal in my love and devotion to the TLM and its necessity for our lives. But what I think gets misunderstood is that people who attend the TLM do so out of pride or preference. I can speak to my own experience, but for most people I have come across within these communities, this simply is not true. I do not attend the TLM because I think I am better than others, or for the smells and bells, or even for the love of Latin. I attend the TLM because I believe, just as the God of the Old Testament was pretty particular in how he wanted to be worshiped, the same holds true for us today. It is through the TLM that I encountered order and began to pursue it in my own life.
All right. You want to do the second one? Yeah, do the second part. And mind you, just so everyone understands in the chat, this is him presenting this this speech at their graduation. It makes it even funnier.
W
to
speech.
me, yeah.
For the ladies present today, congratulations on an amazing accomplishment. You should be proud of all that you have achieved to this point in your young lives. I want to speak directly to you briefly because I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now, about to cross this stage, and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother. I'm on this stage today and able to be the man I am because I have a wife who leans into her vocation. I'm beyond blessed with the many talents God has given me, but it cannot be overstated that all of my success is made possible because a girl I met in band class back in middle school would convert to the faith, become my wife, and embrace one of the most important titles of all, homemaker.
So interestingly enough,
That was
the women there clapped, but obviously this got a bunch of backlash, calling them misogynist, toxic, etc.
And there's also one more fun fact.
Yeah, go ahead.
After this player actually his jersey was #1 sold in NFL.
Wow.
He's the #1 selling jersey right now.
After
right,
that,
as we speak right
after
now.
that speech.
Yes.
Oh, so sort of to the top.
Yes.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, ladies, what are your thoughts? Do you agree, disagree? Mind you, he's obviously delivering this speech at the, after these ladies worked really hard for a 4-year degree to obviously pursue a career, not necessarily be a homemaker, presumably, right? Who goes to school to be a homemaker? And he's delivering this speech at a ceremony, right? And then other people might say, well, it's a Catholic school. What are your thoughts on this? Agree, disagree? We'll just leave it up open for you guys to kind of give your thoughts.
And real quick translation. He's just saying get in the kitchen. All right, go ahead. Basically, but
Get a sticker, man.
bottling it down, he's just saying get in the kitchen, but go ahead.
That's correct though.
All right.
Wow.
Go ahead. Who wants to go for? Actually, she started last time, right?
Yeah,
We'll start here. Go ahead. What are your general thoughts?
I get the paradigm of giving the speech at a graduation where women are going to go into their career, but I thought it was actually refreshing and kind of, I thought it was very beautiful and lovely. I don't see why there's such a huge backlash, but like I said, I get the controversy, time and place, I guess, but I thought overall it was beautiful. Truly.
Refreshing and lovely. Do you think that was like an appropriate place to deliver a speech like that?
That's what I'm saying. I get why there's some controversy because of the being at the graduation, but I think in general, like, you don't hear things like that enough, and I thought it was actually refreshing and different and
You don't.
traditional and old school, and
Okay.
I did think it was beautiful, truly.
All right. What are your thoughts? Agree? Disagree?
I forgive his mindset on because we were raised basically in a patriarchal society. So, but I forgive his mindset because to him he feels like it's right, it's traditional. He's not unconventional, so I understand his perspective. It was a little passive. It wasn't like aggressive. So, I guess I could agree to disagree because he was respectful about it. It's like he doesn't even know any better. That's how he was raised, traditional.
Okay. So you disagree with the message.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
You like that he delivered it, how he delivered it, but you
Yes.
disagree with the message.
Respectfully, yes.
Okay. All right. Why do you disagree with it in particular?
Well, because I don't believe that society should be too
Okay.
patriarchal. 100%.
You don't believe in traditional gender roles.
Basically, she don't want to be in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Okay.
the whole time.
So you don't. You don't believe in tradition. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm unconventional.
Fair enough. What about you? What do you
I
think?
agree with it. It was really lovely, honestly. I really liked the speech. That's about it.
Okay. You don't. What about the the idea of it, like telling a bunch of girls that are getting their? I mean, how would you feel if a guy went up on your graduation day and said, "Hey, I know you worked really hard to get this degree, but you should be in the house."
I don't feel any type of way.
You don't feel any type of way about it? Okay.
Based.
So you agree with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
What about you? What do you think?
I mean, pretty much the same opinion. Like,
So you're walking the stage for your nursing degree, and you're gonna just be like, he's like, "Hey, you need to be home nursing your husband, not nursing some strangers at a hospital."
I mean, I'm not really gonna argue with it. It's whatever. Like,
Do you agree? Disagree? I mean, like.
I agree.
All right. What about you?
I agree because it is cool and all when you get your own degree and you do all that type of stuff, but it is funner when you're just home and you get everything you wanted. Like, you would have to work, like, getting your degree, meaning, like, you still gotta work.
You said funner?
Fun.
More
Yes.
fun.
More fun. Yeah,
There
more
you go.
fun
There you go.
for a girl, at least. Like, nobody want to be working all day. Like, I'd rather cook, and if I'm hungry, I'm gonna cook. So house dirty, you should want to clean it. So it's like certain things that just come with staying home that you do already. You just would be doing it with your husband.
Okay.
All right. What about you? You agree? Disagree?
I agree with his message. I feel that if first of all, like you said, it's a Catholic school, so if you attend a Catholic school, you understand how important it is, everything that he said, how it meant to him. You can also tell by his emotion that he really meant what he was saying and he wasn't trying to say it in a bad way. It's truly what he believed in, and if you are going there and you've been in school for that long, you should have thicker skin than that. If you believe you want to be in the workforce or you want to do whatever it is you want to do, someone telling a speech at your graduation shouldn't really affect it. I think it was well
Okay,
said.
so you're saying given the type of school they went to, they should expect that.
Yeah, I feel like it's...
Okay. Do you agree with it, though?
Yes.
You do agree with his message? Okay, you don't think women should really be in a workplace like that? All right. What about you? What do you think?
I would say I respect it because it's his opinion.
Okay, but do you agree with that opinion?
I do not.
Okay. Why do you disagree?
Because as a woman, I like to be independent as well.
Okay.
And I feel like in the way he said it, maybe why people were backlashing was because he said it in a way that sounded like he was belittling it. Like the way you say it. They went there to school, but
Okay, you don't think the arena, the setting was appropriate?
Yeah, like they're going to school and he's basically saying, as you said, you're gonna end up washing dishes for your man. So.
I mean, he didn't say that, but okay. So okay.
But that's what you guys were referring to.
See, first, that's why I told you not to say that.
I dumbed it down because that was too
That's
long.
why there was backlash, and we all know.
That was too long.
Yeah, man. Okay, so so my thing is, okay, let me ask you this. You disagree with women being homemakers in general. Would it be fair to say that? Because you said you think women should be independent?
I would say, my opinion, I wouldn't, like, I support women that want to stay home and do that, but I do not support the way that people are putting it out, saying that they're belittling women, like the way that you referred. That's what I was saying.
See, you know, the kitchen comment.
But I don't
Come
judge.
on, man. See, she remembers the last thing she heard, which is the kitchen comment. Come on, man.
But okay, hold on.
Look at 18, man.
I
But
also
look
feel
at
like
long term
it's
though.
how you
That's
take
what he's
it.
basically saying in a nutshell.
Yeah, but she's.
Cause dude, that was too long. They don't. Does anyone remember what he said in that speech?
Yeah, I also feel like it's how you take it because you, as a female, you should want, like, going back to the kitchen thing, you should want to know how to cook. Like, get in the kitchen. Okay, cool. Yeah, and I'm going to do that. And you're going to get a nice meal and go to sleep nice and full. I feel like you should want that in the kitchen.
But again, she's saying she don't want that.
I would be fine. Oh, no, you
go ahead.
I feel like there was a lot of controversy with it because most of them women there have that mindset already that they're independent. They're literally did all this years of school, and they got this dude congratulating his wife over there about what she not doing and what they done did. So I just feel like that's why, you know, it hurts some of their feelings because it's like they could have a husband doing it for them, but they don't, and their husband not up there on stage doing it for them right now. They just going to school and trying to be the independent woman. Then they're going to be independent 50, 60. It's going to keep going on.
All right. So I just want to make sure I understand your stance. So you disagree with women being homemakers, or do you agree with it?
No, I
in
don't.
general.
No, I support it. Like.
Okay, but you just don't subscribe to it yourself.
I'm saying for myself, yeah.
Okay. Do you think? How about this?
Like, I would say I would have a husband and I'm fine cooking and cleaning, but like not saying, oh, make sure the house is clean when I'm back. In a way that's like.
But if you have a husband and you're cooking and cleaning, you're being a homemaker, so you're okay with that then? You just said a second ago you want to be independent.
Yes, independent, but I'm saying in the.
You can't do both.
It was the way that you
said.
said.
You can't do both.
She doesn't want to feel forced to want to do it. She wants to openly love her man and want to do that for her without him having to say it.
Okay, understandable, but so.
I was saying I didn't like the reference. I didn't like the reference.
That's implied. I'm assuming you probably wouldn't want to be with a guy that says, "Get in the kitchen, stupid." Like come on, man. Like, it's just common sense. Like, yeah, like you want to. You don't want to feel like you're forced to do it. You want to be with the guy that you're doing it with. But I'm assuming all things equal, you can be independent, or you could be with a guy that you like and he takes care of you and you're at home. Which one would you prefer?
I'd be independent.
Okay, you would still want to be independent. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
So, all right.
Just making my own money, nigga.
Fair enough. So for you, you want independence. Fair enough. Do you think a majority of women should strive for that?
I believe they should strive for what they want personally.
Whatever they want.
Yeah.
If you had to choose one, let's say it was your daughter, what should she strive for? Independence or a man?
Again, if I'm not gonna force anything on my child.
Let's say she asked you, Mom, what should I do right now?
Should I be about a girl?
If your daughter came to you right now and said, "Mom, I found the man of my dreams," you know for a fact, someone can tell you 100% he's gonna cherish your daughter to the day she dies. She said, "I just gotta be his housewife, take care of him, no baggage that social media likes to bring." Or she says, "I can pursue my occupation that I prefer my whole life and not have any kids." As a mother, would you like your daughter to be with a husband, with a family, you eventually have grandchildren, or do you want her to pursue that occupation until she can no longer pursue it?
With her husband.
Facts.
That took so long for you to say. You don't feel that way.
All right, we'll just move on here. What about you? What are your
would you like
thoughts?
for us to stay longer?
No, it's
No,
fine.
it's
I
fine.
know.
I've already. Yeah. What about you? What are your thoughts?
My thoughts. I want to be a housewife. Actually, it's like kind of weird to say, but
Do you agree
yeah,
with them?
I agree with it. Yes, I do. But everybody's.
Do you
I'm
agree with how he
independent right
delivered the
now.
speech? You do. Okay, so you agree with the message. Do you agree with how he delivered it and where he delivered it?
Yeah, that's the point. Like how Nira was saying, like, you know, the Catholic girls in the school, they have a whole completely mental. I don't know. It's just like different. Like, I'm independent right now. I don't have kids and stuff like that. But for the future, I don't have kids right now and everything. I'm sorry, or anything. But for the future,
Yeah.
yes, that's what I want. Like, I want, you know.
Okay.
So you think it was appropriate given that they went to a Catholic school?
I mean, if I'm not Catholic, so I mean, I don't care. That's them.
What religion are you?
I was born and raised in a Catholic home, but mostly Hinduism. Yes.
Hindu. That's a
How'd you-
weird
how'd you
transition.
go from Jesus
How you go
to-
from Catholic to
Cows,
Hindu?
nigga.
Because my grandmother is Catholic, and my mom, no, my mother is Hinduism. She's Krishna. I don't know if you guys have heard of that.
Okay.
Krishna?
All right. So you're saying, okay, they went to a Catholic school. It's a bit more of an appropriate. Let's say they went to, I don't know, University of Florida, non-Catholic school. Would have that message still been appropriate?
It probably would have offended a lot of people there, definitely.
Okay.
Like,
Do you
because,
think it
know,
matters?
because
The setting matters or no?
it does. It does.
Oh, you think the setting does matter?
It
Okay.
does. Yeah, like you exactly. Like a lot of people in there.
So if you had done it in another school, it would have been inappropriate in your eyes.
And I mean, I feel like everybody's opinion is different. So like, you feel me? Like I feel like in that Catholic school, everybody's opinion mindset is most like already set. But in like a public school per se or something like that, it's
more open.
versatile and all of that. So like, I can't really put
But should you bend your opinion for those that might not agree with you?
Bend your will.
I don't know. You're putting me on the
Fantastic.
spot.
Fantastic. All right. What about you? What are your thoughts?
Hey, man, just stay in the kitchen.
You agree with it or disagree with it?
I agree with it. I'm Catholic.
You agree
I'm
with
Catholic.
it? Okay.
I want to be a housewife. I cook and clean for my fiance every single day.
Okay.
So,
Do you agree? So you agree with the message? Do you agree with how he delivered it and where he delivered it? And would you agree if he did it at like a school that maybe wasn't a Catholic school?
yes, I think
Okay.
if it wasn't a Catholic school, it'd be a good example.
Okay. Why do you say good example?
I feel like a lot of women like try and fight the whole let me cook and clean for my man. They should just do it.
Okay. All right.
Like Nike, just do it.
Interesting.